Space Station.
Hi guys, it's Ben from T-Rex Space Station here. How's everyone doing? This is a Robotron 64 on the, well, obviously on the 64. Yeah, I really enjoyed playing some of the original arcade cabinets at Play Expo this year of Robotron. It's such a fun and really classic arena-based shooter. I had no idea there was a version on the Nintendo 64 until very recently. And I'm guessing that neither did you, because it seems to be a pretty well-kept secret, I suppose. I certainly never heard of anybody playing this before. But I was Googling versions of the original Robotron game after I got back from Play Expo, just because I was so impressed by it. And I came across a YouTube video of somebody playing this, and I thought, oh, awesome, why don't I pick that up? And yeah, I suppose the first thing you'll notice is that it's, well, it's fully 3D, which is, well, one of the big differences from the original games. But it's, you know, it looks really, really cool. It's very creative. Lots of different types of enemies appearing here. And this is the second time that I've tried to record this video, because randomly it crashed. I've no idea why. I didn't even know that cartridges crash like that, you know. It's not like a CD skipping or scratch or something. But I did the old chestnut of blowing into the cartridge, because I presumed that would make everything okay. And touch wood, cross fingers or analog sticks or whatever else you want. It seems to be working now, so fingers crossed it won't do that again. I really can't tell how to beat the levels. I mean, obviously you've got to kill stuff. But how much stuff do I have to kill before it progresses? Because I'm certainly not killing... evil running thing on the ground. I don't even know what those are. Are those mushrooms spitting out crazy humans with purple? I don't even know how to explain that. It's very psychedelic, isn't it? I guess all the Robotron games have been. And not quite as psychedelic as Llamatron, though, which is a completely inexplicable and crazy and fun game. Oh god, spinning discs of death. What are those? Shit the bed. Well, don't... No, I've said that before. Don't shit the bed. That would be an awful mess, and it's going to take a lot of cleaning to get that out. I need to think of another saying for when things go badly. How about mildly soiled... No, just no soiling of the bed. Let's move swiftly on. Arena-based shooters. Well, I'm quite a dab hand at arena-based shooters. No, I'm not really, but I do really enjoy Smash TV. That's really my one. That's really the game that introduced me to this genre, and the one that I'm probably best at. I wouldn't say that... Oh, tits, I've been hit by a weird polygonal bubble. I don't even know what half the things are on here. Those look like piles of rubbish, but I think they're supposed to be robots. Will you stop walking into stuff, you muppet? Those weird bullets fired out of the UFOs. I don't know what anything is. Keep killing me. I'll just say what I see here, which is the best way to describe why and how I'm dying. So yeah, I figured out that you're supposed to collect the little people who are just walking completely mindlessly across the screen, absolutely oblivious of the fact that there are large robots behind them. To be honest, that's kind of Darwinism. If you're that retarded, you sort of deserve to get squashed by a gigantic robot. But that's, you know, that's just me. That's all I'll say on that issue. Those pretty little bubbles look fun to play with. Why are they so goddamn deadly? And now I'm shooting the gigantic green robot things. I wonder if they'll have Matilda from Robot Wars. That was one mean mother. Not as mean as Hypnodisc with a crazy spinning Hypnodisc of death. God, I used to love Robot Wars. It was all about control, style, damage, and aggression. This game features highly in all 4 areas. Okay, why aren't they dying? I'm going to have to shoot this, aren't I? Oh, I see. You can't actually... Maybe you can't kill those big robot thingies, those evil ones. I think perhaps you just got to ignore those big green robots. They kind of remind me of that evil robot from RoboCop, the one that goes crazy in the conference and is like, T-minus 10 seconds till extermination. I have no idea what that robot was called. I simply cannot remember at all. Maybe if there are any RoboCop fans out there, you can tell me the name of the crazy, malfunctioning, murderous robot in the conference that shot... Was it a police officer? It shot some... Oh, God, I looked briefly across at the laptop and took one right in the noggin, which was a very foolish thing to do. Okay, let's stay focused. We can handle this. Whoa. It's rather hectic, isn't it? Yes. I presume with practice I will get better at this. Well, it took many, many weeks of constant playing to get good at Smash TV, and I still can't complete the damn things. It's solid. Now, this game, speaking of not being able to complete things, this game's very, well, I think it's pretty well described as being huge. I know something else that's pretty well described as being huge. It's my massive gut. Yeah, I need to make some New Year's resolutions and lose some weight on the old gut. But, you know, there's no point doing that now, is there, before Christmas when I'm going to be eating endlessly. Oh, what's that atomic thing? I've got it now. I've gone atomic. No, it did nothing, but it may have given me some score. I don't know. I wanted it, and now I've got it. You will die. We'll see about that. I don't intend on dying. I intend on beating this in an entertaining fashion for my viewers. Right, so, oh, hello. Nice pretty lady wandering across aimlessly and obliviously in a nice pink dress. Get away. I don't know why you're playing as some kind of weird egg-headed scientist. A bald-headed scientist. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad look. In fact, I know a very attractive, young, bald-headed scientist. Yes, you may have seen him sometime. Apparently he lives on a giant space station! A T-Rex space station. Okay, I'll stop speaking about myself in the third person. Yeah. Because that's just weird, isn't it? Okay, more bubbles of death. It's alright, I can handle this. Forever blowing bubbles. That's a saying about someone, isn't it? Maybe you know who that is. I just can't tell what that is. It looks like a, I don't know, it's just a levitating square of death. That's the informative title for it. Now I think that I had some different options for how to view this. Let's see. Press the right shoulder button. Oh no, I don't want that. That's not a good way. You really need to have this far out view so you can see what the hell's going on. That's the best view. Yeah, you want it zoomed out so you can actually see what's approaching you. Now, the controls for this game are very nice and very intuitive. I'm using the the main central analog stick on the 64 controller with my left hand. And I'm using the C buttons, you know, the yellow D-pad basically, to shoot in multi-directions with my right hand. So this is technically a twin-stick shooter, is it not? I know that Lactobacillus Prime, Mark, has been showing off his passion for twin-stick shooters. Well, I guess maybe this is one that you could check out, Mark, if you haven't already got it, which you may have, because you have an extensive collection, I'm sure. But, you know, maybe like me, you've never heard of this. And it works very well, firing in different directions with the C directions. I like it. Maybe slightly better if there were two analog sticks, but, you know, it feels really good. Oh, God, I've been killed by whirling slinkies. Slinkies of doom! Aren't all slinkies of doom? I mean, they're full of jagged parts and you put them down the stairs and someone could trip and snap their neck. I'm sorry, I am rather like Captain Sensible. I'll be less like Captain Sensible. Spheroid Hell! Slightly over-egging the pudding with these level titles, aren't they? Don't really see too many spheroids. Nor is this hellish. Maybe it would be if you had less than my excellent skills. See, I just clocked that really easily. Not even a problem. It's very psychedelic, isn't it, this game? Very psychedelic. Not as psychedelic as Llamatron, which just looks like, you know, it's like the Robotron's more drugged up hippie brother. Similar type of premise, just you're a llama, because why wouldn't you be a llama? Why aren't there more llama-based video games? That's a genre of game that needs visiting and developing. Llama-based shooters! FTW. That stands for the win, in case you're not internet lingo savvy like me. But obviously I'm hip and cool, and you may not be. But of course you are if you're watching T-Rex Space Station. That's the very definition of being cool. Run, run, run. Okay. Let's, what are those? Those are new enemies. They're blobby. They're, try not to itch my nose too much, because you need both hands to play. Whoop, oh, God. There's a lot of those sort of basic minions, and they just add in extra things. And the indestructible green robots. I'm not doing too badly at this, he says. That's always a bad thing to say, isn't it? I guess my first run-through where I died and screwed the whole thing up gave me a bit of practice. Oh God, but we've got yellow ones now. And they're slightly faster, but they are destructible. Look at that old man with a little walking stick trying to escape. You'll never escape unless you're saved by me. Oh dear. I knew that I'd have to open my big mouth and die. What are those? Chilies? Are there any varieties in weapon modes? It doesn't seem like there are any upgrades, which might have been a nice addition, mightn't it? But you never know. Oh right, meet the bees. Player 1 up. Is this a bonus level? What's happening? Oh god, it's swarms of bees. Oh, I hate bees. I once got stung by a bee. When I was a kid, I rolled onto it in the garden. And since then, oh god. Oh, Tits McGee. I don't know who Tits McGee is, but whoever they are, help me. Right, it's all quiet. We're all fine now. Nothing. Ah! Waves. A very linear flying polygonal bees. You know, as far as N64 games go, this looks quite nice. N64 does have a lot of fuzzo-vision and blockiness, but this looks lovely. And I did notice on the box this game, originally at retail, sold for £50. And I know I've always been whinging about how expensive modern games are, but I don't think I've ever bloody paid 50 quid for a video game. So maybe we don't have it as bad as we thought we did. This is certainly fun, but not 50 quid's worth, but you can find it on eBay. I think I paid 10, 12 quid. Definitely worth checking out. This is a lot of fun. Alright guys, take care and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.